first question to you is the state of water in the country. What do you think about that, and why futuristic technologies are important?
Yeah. So thank you, Jani, and thank you, IET, for giving me this opportunity to participate on the World Water Day on this particular very important topic. As per Niti Aayog, 600 million plus people are going through high or extremely high water crisis in India. Okay. So if you think of an overall situation, I'm talking about high and extremely high. That means majority of the Indian population are going through some level of water crisis, and that's a major challenge which we all are facing today. When I think about technology and what is the solution of such kind of problem, I categorize them into three categories. The first category is to revive. Okay. So there have been dead rivers, there have been dead or lakes, wells, ponds, small streams of water which are dead now. Okay, or too much or polluted that they don't survive. They are not usable. How to revive them? So the first step is to revive, and how technology can be used to identify the old dead rivers, dead water bodies, and try to see how can we revive them. There, we have already done a lot of work in seeing how can we provide data, how can we provide the analytics related to that data, and find what was the path thousands of years back a dead river used to follow in a particular area. There have been significant, very positive results where a same team has been able to utilize the remotely monitored data from the machines which are connected and able to provide the path and the way forward to get an old river, a dead river revived. And we have been able to get significant results out of revival of the dead water bodies. The second main area is to retain. So what we have, whether it's a water harvesting, whether cleaning the current water, how to reuse what we have, and all those kind of steps is something which is required to see how can we retain what we already have. Right. The third level is to optimize. Whether it is in the case of agriculture, where we can think about less water for the crop. What is the time? What amount is what is the really amount of water required to cultivate a particular crop in a particular season? That's one part. But a second very important part, where the technology has been of significant use, is the areas like the factories, large plants utilizing water. How can you have a better monitoring, better optimization, so that you can save significant amount of water utilized by you? So imagine a paper factory, imagine a distillery, imagine a sugar factory, imagine another kind of chemical or textile factory where the water consumption is extremely high. And if you are not measuring how much is the water used and you are paying for it, how can you contribute to see how can you optimize it? So we have smart meters, we have a number of such kind of solutions available in the market with a complete AI-based dashboards where you will be able to see where you can consume less, where you can save and optimize the consumption. Right. So whether it is in the case of agriculture, whether it is in the case of factories, food and beverages, so on and so forth. So the technology is the thing which is required, because that's the only way remotely, by monitoring, by data usage, by artificial intelligence, we will be in a position to use that data, take better correct decisions, and help in saving this earth from the major climate change that is happening all over.
So, one last question before we end. In fact, we want to know your views or your message for the World Water Day. As a technologist, what are your views and what do you want to say to the world on this day?
So the future technologies are really helping to revive, renew and optimize the utilization of water, which has been a very scarce and important resource for all of us, and which is getting into a very difficult, challenging times. So we are working towards seeing how can we, again using the same words, revive, renew and optimize the consumption of water. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Wonderful thought, and thank you so much for being a part of this.
Thank you, then.